Welcome back to FACEIT TV, ladies and gents. I'm DDK, joined by Devilwalk, and we are here for FACEIT League Oceania, of course, and we have our last match. The Chiefs did actually end up winning, I think, 16-12 in the end against Avant-Garde, but, well, it was, I mean, maybe they could have gotten a few more rounds there, and that's going to end up being very important, this round difference, because if this is a close match between Immunity and Vox, the Chiefs could potentially go through if Vox win.
Yeah.
The problem, though, is that we have Overpass, and Immunity should be in way better shape here than Vox. They would have practiced it more than Vox. That's the problem.
Yeah, but I believe in the honeymoon period for Vox. They have a new player. They're probably super motivated to start to practice with him and get him into all the new strategies and how they work things, and that kind of can refresh everyone on what's going on, and you'll eventually see small issues with your play that you otherwise might not address, if that makes sense, since you're kind of redoing the steps of everything. So I kind of believe in that they have this honeymoon period and will do actually really, really well.
All right, well.
But Immunity.
Yeah.
Very, very solid team, and should be an interesting match.
It's kind of nuts because it's unfortunate for the Chiefs because again, if this match is really close, then they're kind of screwed.
Yeah.
Their chances of going to the FACEIT LAN. And the funny thing about this is that this is probably one of the maps which, in theory, should be more one-sided. Should be easier to have like a bigger round difference result. So we're going to jump into the knife, I do believe.
I'm not aware where you knife.
Unless it's like a super weird pistol, but no, it is a knife. So I mean, if it was like Inferno or Dust 2.
Don't you knife in middle, I believe.
A party, man.
They go for the long.
The teams don't know what to knife. Don't know what they're doing at Overpass, man. It's probably the first time anyone's played it.
And Vox pulling out really good knife round.
Alright, so that's good for them. Again, they need to pull this one off. They need to win this to actually have a chance to get themselves in to this LAN finals. Immunity already they're already topping the leaderboard on that map score, but this is where Vox could throw the wrench into the works. And well, I'm really curious to see, because usually you expect to see Vox at all the international events, but their kind of performances at LAN, for example, the PTG LAN, that's the first time they lost.
Yeah.
That's the first time they'd lost a best-of-3 on LAN in Australia. That hadn't happened before. Their record before that was impeccable. It was untarnished. But it seems that we're having more and more teams coming up, and Team Immunity and the Chiefs are looking really good at the moment. And the Immunity definitely seem like they're becoming such a powerhouse. Well,
with these new leagues and with FACEIT, supporting Australian or Oceanic Counter-Strike, there's more teams. There's a reason to practice. There's something to actually work for to gain, be competitive in these leagues. As we see, Immunity is actually taking over the B site here on Overpass. They just made a straight-out rush. It may be a bit too defensive of a setup here for Vox, as Immunity gets super good positions here on the retake defense. The after-plant situation here.
Here comes AZR though with his USP, able to take down 2 fast frags, this AZR. And let's see what else he can get done here. He's got 3 more plays. He's going to have to hit up that ace. He wants to pull this one off. He's got that Kevlar. He's not got a kit, so he's going to go for it, and Rickeh will spray him down. And we are going to have the round go to Immunity. So kicking things off with a good economy is Team Immunity.
Yeah, and notable on this map, you can see the A site is a bit different than it used to be. With the changes, they kind of squashed the site. It's more open, but it's smaller in size, if that makes sense. It's more open, and I'm not sure how this actually affects the map. If it gets more CT-sided or T-sided, I haven't really figured that out yet. We play a pretty offensive setup on A usually, as Yaman just goes ham.
Yaman goes ham. Going to take down a couple players. And indeed, Vox not able to do much on this round. They've decided to go for seemingly a full save. The map is all weirdly positioned there, the mini-map. Maybe tap escape twice. Get the score the minimap pack. We're missing a minimap. Where's our minimap gone?
Oh yeah, now I'm really confused.
Yeah, exactly.
Now I wanted to look at it.
Yeah. Hey man, it's the minimap. I can't look at it. It's not there. So we'll have
see
to
if
see.
that sorts out.
Okay, just gonna reload that really fast so we can get the minimap up and running for you guys in the freeze time. But it is, you know, we're close. It's more or less a full save coming in here very quick. So they're actually pausing it a little bit for us as well. So that's very nice of them. Okay.
Good manners in Australia.
Yeah, yeah. Australia.
Australia.
Okay, but it's Oceania. Okay.
G'day, mate.
Good-
G'day,
So-
mate.
So what else did you learn?
Veggie, mate.
Anything else? What else? did you
G'day,
got?
mate.
That's all you got.
That's all I got.
All right.
G'day, mate, and Veggie, mate. Or
Alright.
Veggie, mate.
Guys, tweet Devil just to tell him how impressed you were with his Australian kind of impressions there.
Yep.
Guess that's what I'll call it.
Straight from Australia.
Straight out of Australia. Was that the first time you were down there?
Yeah, it's the first
Nice.
time. I mean, it's a kind of difficult place to just go travel casually.
True,
It's
true, true.
Quite expensive
far
to
away.
get there. I think the flight was like 24 hours. So
Jeez. Yeah, that's nasty.
takes quite a while.
The furthest I've been is Singapore in that
Mm.
direction, which is
It's,
right before Australia. So
Yeah, and then you have to like take a 10, 12 hours flight from Singapore to
yeah, I think
Sydney,
It was
which is like in the far.
Are you serious? Is that long from Singapore? It's
Yes.
like jeez. Are you serious? I thought it was just like, you know, add like maybe 4 or 5 hours.
No.
No,
It's,
no.
it's far getting to Sydney. I mean, probably like 5-6 hours to Perth, which is in like
Yeah.
the far west of Australia. But then you have another like 6 hours to cross that country.
Gee, oh my god.
Australia
Wow.
is far away.
They better have like a lot of movies on those flights.
They
Lot of
do,
good
they do.
entertainment.
Yeah.
Okay,
So,
good.
and you got
good.
plenty of seat, like space of. This is good.
I actually find that when I'm on these like long flights where you do get the in-flight entertainment systems, that I actually run out of decent things to watch like pretty fast.
I actually don't even watch them. Like
you don't even watch anything.
I don't know.
What do you spend your time doing? Just
I
twiddling
do
your
nothing
thumbs?
on a flight. I listen to music and like
For 24 hours.
yeah, and just look at the chair in front of me.
What, the 24 hours? You can't be serious.
I am. It's true.
Do you don't sleep or anything? You just sit there staring
Well,
into the head at this at the blank screen. What's this thing?
I might sleep, a couple of hours, but mostly I just.
Mostly I stare. That's what I do. My name's
It's
Devil.
good stuff. Not awkward at all.
All right. Okay, so we're gonna be jumping back into this one.
Yeah.
I'm pretty sure you're not telling the truth. there.
I'm telling the truth. I listen to music and just do nothing. Is that weird? It's too weird.
It's really
what
weird.
would you do? What would you do?
I would read a book. I can listen to music sometimes. Try to sleep. Watch movies. Maybe do some Sudoku. Some crossword puzzles. Conversation.
Okay, conversation I do have sometimes,
All right.
but difficult when you're alone on a
Okay.
flight to Australia for 24 hours.
Okay, well, we are back in this, and it is looking like Vox have managed to strap together quite a nice round against the Buy of Immunity. Oh wow, James, just the aim from these guys is ridiculous. We're gonna see 2 fast frags to even things up.
Gotta say, I think I've lost my casting ability after that story. Like, I'm gone.
You're done. Devil's done. He's gonna be on a flight soon.
Just
Stare at some walls.
seats.
Stare at some seats.
Important. But yeah, this is potentially a round for Vox here, and they're going into this. Everyone is coming from the same position here, and Havoc and JKS should be able to actually get a kill or 2 here.
Or maybe
AZR
not.
here.
Oh no, Azo with the P90. Oh, almost. I mean, James was planting with 20 HP. Almost could have taken him down. That would have been crazy important. But we've got Havoc
Actually
here.
having some issues with ping. 200 ping Havoc. Let's see if he can clutch this.
He's got this, man. Look, they're not even going to see him coming. He's going to like warp into the angle.
Chris J.
Never
Ward.
know what's going to happen. I hit him, sorry. Oh my god. This is hilarious. Look at this. Oh, James, watch out. But no.
It's pretty good reaction for 200 ping.
Yeah, he did well. Okay, so pause coming in. All right. I apologize, guys. We're riddled with pauses today, but there's not much we can do on our end other than, well, we'll try our best.
We'll stare into the camera for now.
Stare into the camera. Give our good vibes. Spread our good vibes to the players, and hopefully they can resolve it soon.
Yeah.
Okay. So what do you do when you're traveling on trains and?
I do the same thing, man. I mean, if I have Wi-Fi, I'll probably like, you know, be on the internet and, you know, checking Reddit,
So what do you do on the
TV,
internet? You can't stare at seats on the
I'll
internet.
stare at the phone.
Seatstereo.com.
No, that's. I mean, I already have a seat in front of me. I can do it live.
Okay.
No
You
need
do it
to-
live. Low latency. Lowest latency.
Yep.
All right, nice.
I
Okay.
just read the news articles.
Okay.
Yeah.
What sort of news articles do you read?
The esport ones.
Do you have a favorite coverage site?
I go to HLTV a lot. I go to Fragment and go to Reddit. I check it all. You know, could be some new boosts or whatever
Some
on
new
Reddit.
boosts.
Yeah.
I see
You
what you
never
did
know.
there. See what you did there. Yeah. So do Fnatic have any special boosts?
We do have a lot of special boosts.
Will they ever see the light of day?
Yes, they will. Probably we have one
Are you
one
sa-
more on Overpass actually.
Is there so there are some like boosts, secret boosts that people don't know about.
Well, it's not like as game changing as the boost, but
Yeah. But you have like some stuff that people haven't seen that you haven't
Yeah.
used in the competitions yet. Okay, so that's gonna be interesting. So when's? But I
we
guess
wanted
you
to
only
use
want
it on Overpass in Katowice, but I don't think we actually. I think we played one Overpass and we decided not to use it during that game.
wasn't important enough.
Well,
You
we
need an
had
important game.
already had a big enough lead that, if I remember correctly, that we decided not to use it. But
You saved it. Okay, so what are the biggest competitions you have coming up? You got
ECA, 16th of
ECA.
April, we'll travel to Dallas, Texas.
okay, and
And then if we qualify to Bucharest in the best of 5 against NIP, coming up is tomorrow? Well, we'll see.
you got to face it then.
Yeah.
Probably.
Yeah, then it's probably tonight, actually. Best of 5 against NIP, and then the winner qualifies for DreamHack Bucharest, which will be pretty much instantly after Dallas. So we'll be traveling home and then instantly going
What
to
is Bucharest?
in Romania.
No. When? Sorry.
Oh, it's like the 21st.
Okay. All right. So
So-
in a few weeks. Okay. What else? What else is coming up for Fnatic?
FACEIT.
Yeah. Apart from FACEIT, you got FACEIT. What's after FACEIT? I already mentioned FACEIT. This is hard. Like,
There's
much
so many lands,
how much
man.
traveling do you have to do? This is not because I wonder sometimes, like, because you need to have downtime so you can properly practice. Like,
Yeah.
because even when you have the downtime, it's like you got to play loads of online leagues. So it's when do you actually get to not have to play competitive matches and then create these crazy boosts?
Well, I mean, we try to do this as much as possible, but as you say, you need to have downtime, not only for practicing, but actually like resting. Like, you cannot be mentally in the game playing 100 hours every 2 weeks, like for a whole year. Like, and traveling on top of that doesn't work. You know, you need to have breaks.
So what do you do to relax?
Me, I play Counter-Strike, basically.
Okay, what does your team do to relax? Because they do that all the time.
Yeah, they play some other games. I don't know,
Okay.
like H1, C1. I think JW
Okay.
plays a lot.
Okay.
So we'll probably play something like that.
What does Olafmeister play?
I don't think he actually plays another game. He just isn't by the computer. I think he just hangs out with his friends.
Okay. What about Pronax? What does he do?
Pronax, he probably plays Counter-Strike with his IRL friends.
That's how they relax.
Yeah, it's different playing with the team and, you know, on a competitive basis than playing casually with friends. You know,
True.
you don't have to, like Pronax, for example, he doesn't have to call and, you know, think of all the strategies, etc. when playing with his friends, compared to actually practicing with the team.
Fair enough. I played with Get Right once and his girlfriend
Hmm?
and Faz. So do you know who Faz is?
No, it doesn't.
Okay. Yeah.
Yeah, it was
It
good.
looked really it looked really frustrating and horrible because we're playing like season and 64 tickets. It was horrendous. It's horrible.
I think season is a good
It's
map.
stressful. True, but it just felt terrible at the
Mm.
time because that was at a point when it still had some FPS issues.
Oh, okay.
So it was that plus the 64 tick was
Was
kind
then
of horrible.
you actually in the launch options, kind of like threads and stuff, you forced Counter-Strike to like use all the threads from the...
all of the threads.
Yeah.
No, I saved some threads.
Okay.
I like to save a few threads. Okay, so I think we might be going. Yeah, we're going to go back into this fairly soon, guys.
Mm.
All right, so
What do you do to relax?
I go to the gym. I go out with friends. I don't have any friends, but I like to pretend that I do. I go and make new friends. I go out to places, talk to strangers on the street.
All right.
You know, a really good way to start a conversation to give some money to a homeless person. Then he'll talk to you. It's
That's
amazing.
just very, very sad.
It's just an amazing way to socialize.
But very nice of you.
Okay. All right, so back into the match. 3 rounds for immunity after a very close call in the previous one. And we do have the full buy from Vox Eminor. All M4A1Ss for them. They're all silenced today.
Mm?
No AWP just yet, considering that they lost that pistol. And they are playing a really defensive setup, actually, which is very against the way that, every team in Europe plays.
Teams in Europe tends on this map to play very, very aggressive on
Yeah.
A, and then kind of, at
Slowly
least
back.
know the timing when they take over the balloons, the underground area, and then kind of back off with getting good duels as they back off. And they play 3 people on A? I can't really... No, there are actually 3 people in B right now, but the rotation is coming in, so there are 3 people rotating here. I'm not sure exactly how effective it is to play defensive A setup right now with the new changes. So we're gonna see here if Vox can actually shut down this push from Immunity.
Here we go, Yam in first. Smoke will slow them down a little bit, but bomb is going to be planted. Now, can they stop this? Looks like they won't be able to. The rotation's happening, but it's a little bit too slow, and we're losing all the players here. It's just Dizzy left on the side, but he's going to hold himself in a safe angle on
Look
bank.
at that plan for the terrorists. Like, how are the CTs supposed to retake this and get in a position where they can actually defuse the bomb?
Well, SnypeR is annihilating them, so yeah, really, really difficult to get that back. And we're going to see another pause from SPUNJ. I know it's called Sponge, but I made it a thing. He's Chris J's cousin from down under. You see? You
SPUNJ.
see?
I see it.
Yeah,
I
There
don't
you go.
believe it.
It's quite funny. I think it caught on for a while. All right, so they are going to get a sub in for Havoc, so that sucks for them.
Yeah.
Especially considering how much they need to win this match.
Iceman, who's that?
I don't know who Iceman is, but if Immunity win this, then they're through basically. Immunity will go to FACEIT LAN. That is what will happen. Vox needed to win this. They needed Havoc not to lag out, and they needed also probably a different map would have helped, been a really big help for them too. But Immunity going to be pressing on now as we have Iceman subbing in for Havoc and looking to see what damage they can do. And I believe that they probably gave up on this a little bit earlier just because they feel like Immunity is so strong on this map. And oh, there you go, just the 2-on-1 there from SPUNJ. Able to take down Yam and pick up his ump. I love a good ump.
Let's see if this actually being a bit too aggressive, and SnypeR actually kills James as he takes down Dizzy. See if they're actually not getting the information here. They're actually throwing the grenades. JKS knows they're coming here through the monster, as we call it. I'm not sure what everyone else calls it.
Monster tunnel, yeah.
Yeah. And the rotation is coming in there. We see SPUNJ there with a UMP in his hand. Goes down to SnypeR. JKS hiding in the smoke and short.
Clean up here from SnypeR. He's been doing a really good job picking up these kills with the AK so far for his team, despite being called SnypeR. And we've got JKS awaiting by the sandbags on short, looking to get just a kill on the exit or something, but good round here from Immunity, and finally go down. And you made a point about, you know, kind of, oh, they're throwing the nades. It would have been cool to see how far they can go before the reaction can happen. Because obviously if you throw the grenades, then boom, they know.
Yeah.
So they get more time to rotate. So yeah, that's
in those positions, where it's like 3-on-3 situations where the CTs need to spread their, like, go for a 1-2 or, you know, take a gamble. I think it's better to just keep on sneaking, have the guns in your hand, to not give them the opportunity to actually, you know, make that timing push. Because what if JKS would have pushed the monster pipe there when he was standing with the Molotov?
yeah, yeah.
Like, eliminate those risks and those moments when you're in those situations against ecos, at least.
And have way more post.
A lot of random pushes can happen on an eco.
Okay, so Rickeh's picked himself up an AWP, so Team Unity just looking for some picks. And again, you know, Vox playing it really defensively, like Overpass. As a CTs, you can take pretty much 2/3 of the map for free at the start of a round and really wear away the grenades, force the T's to use grenades, and maybe even lose a man before the push eventually comes in. That tends to be the style of play. Oh, Rickeh just barely not connecting with that one. And we will see them get very close to the bomb site now, ready to push in as the Molotov flies over towards Bank. James already spotted Iceman, I think. They want to go in there pretty badly, but the bomb is lagging behind it. The bomb actually going towards Suez, I think, at the moment. So the bomb is going to be hitting B. They're forced the rotation. There you go, SnypeR. He's got to keep them occupied now. As in they come, Rickeh going to go for the plant. So big fake coming in, and
how is he not burning?
I don't know. Begin the round. SPUNJ to finish it off, and
but very, very important from Dizzy there to get those 2 frags that they entered the A site with the AWP there, and that kind of turned things around. And surviving for that long, knowing it's a fake, you know, he called to his teammate the rotation. Actually, they ignored the last guy, you know, on the A site. And great round from Vox Eminor. Team Immunity, still good round. They get a bomb plant. They get into a situation where a clutch could happen. So great work from them still. And Vox needs to win this round. Otherwise, it's going to be really tough. This is horrible.
Oh, no. He couldn't get...
It's actually just a 1 trade.
How did he not get both there? Unbelievable. And they're trying to make their way in, but the full rotation has happened. And SPUNJ and AZR are there ready to take these guys down, but they are a man disadvantage. What a shot there from SnypeR. AZR going to be coming in though. Very, very fast to the shot is AZR, able to take down one, but the problem is he's only got 12 HP and Yaman will finish him off 6-1. Immunity going to money screw Vox Eminor now. So this is going to be really hard for them. They might even have, they pretty much have to double eco if they want to fall by now.
Yeah, and basically what they're gonna do. I would actually not be surprised if they actually bought this round, because that's just, you know, it's it just makes more sense having a chance.
Eco twice anyway, so yeah, it is smart. Especially as now they can. Well, I guess Immunity still have a good economy, but yeah, it'd be nice to get any amount of damage in. But it's looking like these frags are coming very easily there. Emagine and James picking up 2 easy ones. SnypeR with one cleaning out the toilets. And Dizzy's going to make his way back towards A. So he's got the C sets. So it's going to be really hard for Dizzy as they make their way in. Get some shots down there, but he's run out of bullets, and that's all she wrote for Dizzy. 7-1 now, as we'll have a full eco coming into play.
You know, having 7 rounds on the T side on this map is just so good. You know, even if Vox gets 8-7, they're still in a fantastic position. So, you know, it's looking like a dominating performance here from Immunity.
Yeah,
and they're just basically playing standard. There's nothing like special they're doing. You know, they're taking over control in middle, just taking the duels, winning them, and yeah, I mean, it's not like anything like a smart call coming in. They're just getting the picks and working from it.
Yeah, last time these two teams faced each other off on this map, it was very dominating by Immunity, as Woody tells me, and he was expecting a bit of a stomp here from Immunity onto Vox. So
who's this he?
Sorry?
Who's this he?
Willy.
Willy.
Not Willy. Not Willy. 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 Alright. Giggling over there. Alright, so 8-1. And we are going to finally get to that 4 by double op from Dizzy and AZR. Now, we'd like to see...
This could be like the answer they're looking for, because, I mean, they're getting picked apart, and having ops, maybe in an aggressive position, maybe here, AZR, going against... Oh, this is going to be really horrible. Just rushing the B side, and SPUNJ is out of position. He actually gets one, as DC actually comes in from the rotation and gets an op shot. It's actually working out great for Vox, even though they kind of got caught off guard.
Yeah. That rush is a really good way to catch the ops, and we can see now that SnypeR and emagine are left over. Got the smokes to cover them, but Vox Eminor being very patient, not giving in until the plant starts to happen. JKS is very close as well to get a quick frag on the planter, and they've evacuated the site, have team immunity, so that's really smart of them to just play it slow. They've got loads of time, and you can see them rotating now, and the rotations on this map from A to B are still like quite quick here for the CTs, so yeah, they can get a maybe a favorable engagement can team immunity, but Vox will be fast to that rotation.
I mean, they're set up in a way that they're probably gonna be pretty safe. See one guy rotating the bank, one on A side, and you know they should be able to delay them long enough to get the rotation in, and if they don't get the kills instantly, like DC actually here with a peek.
Oh, that's a fantastic kill there from Dizzy. Now SnypeR goes down 2, so Vox hang on, they take the round, and they will get that 2 round, those 2 rounds on the scoreboard.
You know what I'm wondering?
What are you wondering?
What part of the map is Diggity?
All of it.
All of it?
It's all Diggity.
All Diggity. Easiest,
Diggity.
you know,
I like the way you work it.
Yeah, thank you. But as they push here into Diggity, immunity, working their way towards the Diggity.
Alright, they're going to actually have a player really close here. It's JKS is sitting in the smoke. I don't think they have any way to see him here. This could be amazing from JKS. Still in the smoke. They've passed him now. He could have the crazy flank. Oh, wow. Rickeh just looking towards Monster Tunnel. Does spot him as the smoke goes away. And it is a bit of a cleanup at the moment from immunity.
This is a horrible situation for Vox. If they lose this round, they're going to be absolutely in a horrible situation in money-wise. Oh, and James just gets that shot on AZR, and
man, in Oceania, there's so many sick aimers.
Yeah,
so many beast fraggers in this scene. It's awesome to watch.
Great intuition by Rickeh as well. That looking for that flank through the smoke. I was pretty early to check that spot, but he did it anyways, and that might have just saved them the round at that point.
Very nice there from SPUNJ though, taking Connector with the strength of the Eagle. So lots of presence there from the CTs from Vox. In the Connector area, Iain is going to sniff it out, see what he can do. And they've sniffed out a little bit now though. Bomb is down right towards T-spawn, and he's just looking for some more frankly. They know that Vox are kind of lurking all over the place, so they want to kind of clear out all the angles. And do they have a player in bank? I think James is in bank.
What?
How is he in bank? How did this happen? He went all the way around the outside. I don't know how that happened.
With an AWP.
With an AWP. Amazing.
Makes no sense at all.
I love that. That is beautiful. Okay, so an advantage for Vox. This is nice for them.
Now AZR, he hears the rotation. You can see on the minimap. Vox is working the rotations here, and Rickeh goes down, and this should be very, very difficult for Jam.
Is he going to whip that shot though? And he's on 1 HP, almost cratering, almost falling to his death. Yam is. This is go time here for him. He's going to go spray around the corner, but there's 2 players on underwater, and he's going to burn. That Yam will be cooked, as he will have a 3-9 scoreline. Still, as you said, super good for immunity. and it's always going to be like that no matter what happens at this point in this half.
Yep.
But at least armor now for Vox. Managing to win a pretty, really weird round. A really weird round.
Yeah. After you said James was actually in bank, I just, I have no idea how that happened.
I just looked at the minimap, he was like behind 2 CTs on bank, I was just like, what? Okay, so Dizzy is going to be able to take control here, and this is kind of the more aggressive opening that is a bit more standard. And AZR takes the duel, wins the duel against Yam. So things going really well here, winning all these picking situations. Finally, it's Rickeh to come in to respond. Emagine also able to take one towards Suez, and we have to go back and collect the bomb now as we've got a minute left. So lots of action actually in this round.
I actually have an interesting fact about Emagine.
Okay.
He actually wears his headset in reverse. So
Oh,
if
really?
someone
Nice.
steps on the right for him, it's on the left.
You know, do you know a Swedish player called Fox? Have you ever heard of him? He's very, very, very famous. One of the best Swedish Quake players ever.
Yeah.
And he actually did that as well. It started out as an accident.
Yeah,
he
same
stuck
for
with
Emagine.
So here we go. We've got Rickeh and Emagine pushing on in. Spray comes into play, and it's going to do quite significant damage. But Emagine is going to cut down JKS and fake the plant there as Iceman creeps around the truck. And he's going to find him first. And Iceman picks up the kill. Very important round there for Vox in that one by Iceman in that 1-on-1. And
you know, this is still possible. If they can grind out these last 2 rounds, I mean, I know for a fact that Vox is very, very creative when it comes to their T-sides, and they often pull out big numbers. So it's not over yet, you know. Even though Team Unity have 9 rounds.
And Tech 9s.
And Tech 9s.
They got 4 Tech 9s.
Let's see, they still have 3 people here on the B side, but JKS just caught off guard as he puts the smoke down, and this could be very dangerous. Dizzy gets one, AZR here with the support.
These smokes are really helping the CTs massively. Oh, the bomb goes down! AZR doesn't kill him quickly enough, and that's a nice chunk of money there towards immunity. That pays back the investment there massively, so
yeah.
That's really nice for them. But Vox will take their 5th one.
Still solid defense, even though there's a plant, you know. I don't think they're too worried as long as they can buy fully. The plant doesn't really matter. Obviously, maybe that brought an AWP for Rickeh, etc. But we'll see what he uses. Dizzy has actually been really, really good with the AWP ever since he picked it up. He's been getting those picks, and even in these awkward situations when they push into A side, he still gets those frags. It's super important here for Vox in their comeback. JKS dying entry once again here on short. This is just... they're getting picked apart.
These frags are coming too quickly and too easily now. They've not even entered the sites yet, apart from SnypeR, who will go down to AZR. And all these frags are being found. So Immunity left with so many options to play with. They have so many ways to attack this round. And it's like they are going to launch the assault onto the A bomb site here. Just charging on in. He's going to try to hold himself for the time being. And just delay. That AWP get another angle. Oh, what a shot onto Emagine. Now a 2-on-2 created thanks to Dizzy and AZR. Now can they close this one up? AZR's coming up the stairs now from CP, and James is going to send him flying straight back down those stairs.
Let's see if he picks up that Tech 9 on Dizzy and just works everyone.
Scanning for the first time. There's the peek. Cannot adjust in time. Knew the other guy would be peeking in from bank and couldn't switch fast enough.
Good setup there from Immunity. Good setup. They kind of stressed it in a bit in that round. They had a 4-on-2 situation and kind of chased Dizzy for the frag, which, yeah, they shouldn't.
Yeah, it's going to be interesting now to see how things work out, because as you said, it's such a huge score line for the T's. Vox going to really be needing that pistol. Let's see if they can pick it up. Now, are there any particular pistol rounds you see from CTs in the meta? Is it just basically to play it as like similar to the buy rounds, take the big ranges, fall back, fall back, fall back?
Yeah,
or
it's basically the same. But I guess, you know, having the B defense, it's harder without guns and the nades to hold B. So we see Free going towards B on Immunity side as the smokes come in here, and trying trying to make a plant round here. They're getting blocked off by that Molotov. Causing them too much. They gain so much time immunity. They're basically all of their players are here to defend this.
Just for the cost of that one incendiary, and bomb will go down, but they're wrapping around the side now from water. In come the shots from SnypeR. Takes down 2 fast headshots. Emagine finds one as well. AZR, it's all on you. Coming around with the Tech 9. Already tagged down, and he's going to go and fall to James. So that was flawless. They didn't lose a single man, and that, as you said, that incendiary did incredibly large amounts of work.
Yeah, they bought them like 10 seconds of rotation time, which is, yeah, it can be pretty important. I mean, they met all 5 players, didn't expect that defense, and they were pretty much screwed in the round after that, with both flanking members from Immunity coming in, and they got stuck in this awkward hugging position in short area where SnypeR picked up 2. But they still have a bomb plant. Still, like, they still can buy the next round and challenge them early on.
So here we go. We got this P250 round from Vox to try to, I don't know, do some damage. But there's a really nice selection of weapons here to play against the P250s from Immunity. And there's one man in connect. Here he comes. Yam gets taken down, so can't backstab them. Maybe a little bit too poking out a little too early. But I imagine we'll hold on to B. And they've got 3 members on the A bomb site, so they are reading this situation quite well. In fact, no, sorry, one of them is on sewers. What was on the sewers area? Oh, he rotated back. Use it. Rocks are pushing their way in. It's like a team kill onto AZR from JKS, as SPUNJ will help to take the bomb site, and they are going to be able to get the bomb planted now as the rotation comes in. So up the stairs and through bank they've got to go. Oh, just going to go straight up the stairs. So first man down. They are quite low. They haven't got much in the way of health or armor on them, and it's going to be a run and gun to victory there for Immunity as they pick up their 12th rounds.
Great there from Emag. Just pre-fires every corner and picks up 2 fast kills on the retake. It's basically no time for Vox to react to that. And pick up a great retake there. It could have gone horrible for Immunity, but they managed to salvage the situation. But we see another bomb plant for Vox, so they have even more money now for the weapon round. This could be dangerous. They've lost a couple of members Immunity and had to rebuy the UMPs and P19s to real weapons, so they've lost quite a lot of money defending those UMPs.
Yeah, they really have. And we're going to see Team Immunity try to challenge Connector actually. So Vox can't really get through there so fast. So you can see James here on this angle, and he's doing a really good job holding that. It's such an important area on this map to allow rotations to be quick and flanks for the CTs and fakes for the Ts. But AZR's going to be the one to take James down, and AZR's going to tap down Rickeh as well. Nothing but splendid plays from this guy when it comes to those AK frags. Immunity quickly rotating 2 men straight onto the A site. They've got one on the stairs, one on bank, and they've left Emagine on the B site alone. So this could be the opportunity here for Vox. They've got 5 men alive still for this push. Just have to group up and hit them hard.
Yeah, and they're actually rotating one more guy to B, so this could be really good for Vox. But they kind of need to pick up the pace.
Oh, Yam's already going to spot it, so the rotation's going to commence. We have SnypeR making his way back around to Yam, picking up a 2nd kill. This is massive. He did so much damage there. He's created a 2-on-3. That smoke, though, is going to be a little bit short. It's going to allow SnypeR to move through, but they will take him down. So that is very nice indeed. But in comes Emagine, and he's been throwing all kinds of wrenches into the works so far. But 1-on-3 is going to be quite interesting as he goes for his first frag. Spots the first player. They're playing it well. It's very hard to see which player is going to peek from where at what point, and they will take him down. So Dizzy with the frag, 6-12. Vox bringing themselves back into the game. They forced an eco.
Yeah, and you know that's the dangerous thing if you don't keep the SMGs in the weapon round. You have to rebuy, so it's basically you've lost the weapon twice. That makes sense. Like even if you survive, you need to rebuy the weapon with the SMGs. So you have to be careful with how many players actually buy those SMGs in the anti-ecos.
Okay, well we have one guy towards toilets actually, as the entire team of Vox are just running up the park area, the A-long area, and as you said, you know, Vox get creative on their T rounds, and this is a very creative one. They're just all charging it, and you can see how Immunity are trying to respond to this. They are spread out across the map, trying to close in on the flank, on the front, from the side, but Vox are strong together as a unit. They are taking down all of these players. Imagine if they want to really respond, and now, yeah, maybe he can find an exit or a cheeky frag, but they are looking his way.
Did Iceman actually spot him? Is the question.
They're checking his angle, and they're throwing away the AKs. It's very nice. Very well done by I think it was SPUNJ, I think he was doing it. Yeah. So I'm not going to find Yam just yet. And it's important that they aren't going to... Okay, there you go. They are going to react in time. SPUNJ was actually quite low, actually picked up the one-on-one there, so nice there. And Immunity still need to eco.
Did they buy?
Last round? I don't think so, no. I think they were just money screwed. They yeah, they just had a very low bank, and they won one and lost one, so they got reset.
Let's see here. You see the standard positioning here from Vox is kind of pushing a lot of manpower towards the B side, taking over that catwalk area. So Rickeh is the last members alive as Vox cleaned up the B side. Rickeh goes down in the connector. And now it's actually looking very plausible for a Vox Eminor comeback. We get a SnypeR on Dizzy, but we also have one on Rickeh. But they're not that healthy on grenades on Immunity side, even though they went for double eco.
And they need to play a little bit aggressively then with the lack of grenades. It's going to be hard to get those camouflages in. Let's see if they can take out a player earlier on. That would be a really nice situation for them. The Vox Eminor lineup, though, they are being very passive at the beginning. They want to make sure they don't get caught by any early aggressions this time around. But they do have control of the door area, the connector area, and also the sewers now. So they could really set up a play towards B if they wanted at this point.
And AZR has been so effective going through that balloon area, getting the entries. So this round, actually, Immunity tried to change things up. Dizzy gets the wall bang.
That is awesome. That is so awesome there. Dizzy's giving Vox a strong chance in this round. They're now 2 to A bomb site. They can't really have any other setup than that at this point.
They're doing an A fake. They're smoking off. They're making the CT stay here, and they're gonna make the pick here. For B, SnypeR actually takes out Dizzy. Trying to sell the fake here. This is actually going horrible for Vox. Iceman picks up 2.
This is unbelievable how well Immunity are actually playing this in this situation. Completely shutting down the fake attempt. Not budging from that B-bomb site. And now AZR and Iceman have to create a play together. AZR's in a great position though. He's going to catch Rickeh on the rotate. And now it's on James. Can he make his way over there in time? He's going to be coming up from the stairs. They're going to hear this, I think. And we've got AZR there by the Optimus Prime truck. Waiting for James to peek him. And there he is. He's going to go for the peek himself. Takes the frag whilst James was concerned with his teammate. So playing it by the book, and Vox pick up another round. But Dizzy, you gotta hand it to Dizzy with that headshot through the woods.
And actually wanna praise Iceman, even though you know his stats isn't the greatest, but he made a clutch as CT, and that round he took the decision. You know, they saw him have the bomb. That's why the rotation came in. Instantly let go of the plan, ran to A as AZR, you know, took charge and took over the site afterwards. So great reaction on the calls there from Iceman and AZR. Great communication, which actually opened up. They were in a horrible situation there for a while.
So we do have pretty awesome positions at the moment with their lineup. They had most of them towards connector and sewers, so they can respond fast with their pistols to wherever Vox are going. And we're going to see Rickeh probably go for the smoke.
Actually holds this.
Oh my god! Oh, did he see him? I don't know that he did. He's going to hear the stepping though. Now he's going to spot one at least. And he might think that was the man, but there's one extra one there. And there it is. He's going to be surprised. by Emagine, who was also lurking. Can he pick up the weapon? He's going to go for it, but SPUNJ is going to punish him for that. And SnypeR is now the last man standing here for Team Immunity. And there's not all that much he can really accomplish now. He can get eliminated by Dizzy. Wow, Vox are pulling this one back. It's not the stomp that it looked like it was going to be. Vox having a strong T-side. Immunity in this round, they've got a chance to stop them here. But again, if Vox win this, it's actually close. Chiefs could qualify, yeah. Vox could qualify, Immunity could qualify. It's all down to the round difference, so it's going to be really interesting.
Yeah, it is. And yeah, I'm not sure exactly how everything's going to pan out. We're probably going to work it out after the game. But Vox, what a T-side they've come up with.
Yeah, it's pretty huge. Okay, so if ever either team needed to hold on, it would be right now. So it's starting to get very dangerous for Immunity as Vox are pulling things back together. And they've got a very defensive setup again. Now, are they going to go for the peaks here? Yaman probably not feeling so happy about that from the previous moment. I call the Windows key there. Someone fell on the Windows key. Producer Reese on the Windows key.
Happens to everyone.
Oh, yeah. It really does. We didn't miss anything. We have a bit of damage onto Dizzy. Probably in these early damage exchanges through the wooden panel on sewers.
So much map control here, Vox and Eminor. You can see how tight the Team Immunity members are. All on the sides.
Oh.
JKS gets the entry, and now the terrorists are flowing into the bomb site.
Big stuff here from JKS once again, but the trays are following JKS with yet more kills before finally getting taken down, and Rickeh is the last man standing. It happens so quickly, and AZR, he is ready to eliminate Rickeh. He was sitting so patiently towards the A site the entire round, just waiting for somebody to make a move. And okay, so if Vox want to make the LAN finals, they cannot lose another round. So Vox have to win now from this point forward. They can't concede anything further than what they've already conceded. And if that's the case, then they can make the LAN finals. So very tense here. Very tense indeed. I'm not sure if they're even aware of that necessarily, but SPUNJ just smacking him down, making his presence felt.
Let's see. You know, that's a lot of pressure if they actually know it themselves. You know, we cannot make a single mistake. We have to win this. On the less favorable side, getting the remaining rounds.
I mean, it's better that they don't know.
Yeah, maybe. But
that was another weird spot, by the way, where the incendiary landed on the guy, but like where he was standing, he was fine. That's happened twice now. Yeah, it's like it almost just grows around you. That's kind of strange. Maybe there's a bug there or something. I don't know.
Maybe we'll have to dig deeper into this.
Let's dig deeper. We must go deeper.
Private investigators.
Okay, so double up Rickeh and Iain for Team Immunity. Now, can they blow up Vox Eminor? They're going for an aggressive, more standard, more aggressive play. Very fast with Emagine into the, with James into connector once again. Oh, he's going to get caught, but wow, what a response. Takes down SPUNJ. Very fast reaction. It's going to just run up the stairs though. And AZR, who's been there pretty much every round, is going to get the kills. So, yeah. It's strange.
Kind of a preemptive reaction here from, I think it was Rickeh, who left his position before James could actually make it up. Oh, and Vox just has 2 picks, one on the op, holding that monster area, and Iceman covering up and getting another kill there. As they're gathering up and just hitting a site, which is the smart thing to do. Iceman scouting ahead with that low HP. And they're trying to get the Vox hunt here. And they will, and seems like Team Immunity is already opted to save.
Yeah. Yeah, I mean, their money can't be good right now because they just ecoed, so they must have used all their money for this double AWP buy. They're going to get the 3400s on top of whatever they have right now. Just hit tab to see their money. So yeah, 3400 on top of what they have now. So their buy is not even going to be that hot, to be honest.
I mean, if they save these to his weapon, they can buy. They'll still have an AWP. Imagine has full nades. He doesn't have to rebuy any grenades, so he can just drop a weapon.
Oh, yeah.
So they should buy if they actually manage to save these 2 weapons, which it looks like they're doing.
Indeed, but it's getting rough for them because depending on again how this round goes, Vox can pull this off. I would never have believed my eyes.
That would be the just incredible, man.
Yeah, I mean, especially what
how
with
close
the
can
sub
you
and the
like, just
expectations.
manage to qualify?
All right, so Vox they need 3 more rounds, or it's all for nothing. They are not at risk to be relegated. So for them, it's all about winning 3 rounds in a row, and that's what they have to do. And so they're all on AKs at the moment, and we have a strong cap presence there from Immunity, just peeking and prodding into the sewers area, but not going to find all that much just yet. So it's up to Vox Eminor right now to push back the 2 players on Upper Park and on toilets as well.
Seems like they're going for a A split, and most of the defense for Immunity is on B. But they got all early information there. Oh, James actually reveals his position, takes one down anyways, and really able to use the escape. SPUNJ actually gets him, and this could be dangerous. It's going to be an all-out battle. Everyone's going towards A.
Rickeh's going to come out with massive kills, gets a nice headshot, penetration onto SPUNJ. And now, oh, he's going to get another one! Amazing stuff coming in. What a defense here from Immunity. It's all on Dizzy for Vox Eminor's chances to make it to the LAN finals. Dizzy, the new pickup, the new recruit, the breakout player. He needs to pull this one off. 1 versus 4.
He's got one behind him now.
And there it is. That's going to be it. Yam will take him down. And Vox, well, they can still win the match, but they cannot qualify. However, I think it's still the case that the Chiefs' chances could still be ruined, potentially. So we'll have to see how that works out with the round difference. So we'll figure that all out afterwards. But if this one's really close, it could be problematic for Immunity's chances.
Yeah. As long as Vox wins, Chiefs have a chance.
Yes.
Vox, great on those entries, but oh damn! Coming in, getting 2 kills on the underground area. This is great response from Jam.
So here we go. We got Anza moving through toilets again. This guy has been like a shark, just slowly lurking around, snapping people up. And
so Rickeh spotting for information here. He spots one, throws a grenade, but he gets the support needed. And Iceman, he has to step up here. He has to be huge.
6 shot there from Iceman onto SnypeR. Now they tried to get the split onto B, but Iceman has to do the job all by himself here. Not getting a dodge in time, and Iceman will pick up Imagine as well. That's a huge issue now for Immunity. They're 2-on-1, but they're gonna have to let him plant if they want to fight forces. Oh, he wins another 1-on-1. Iceman going massive for Vox in this round. Rickeh is now up top, gonna drop down with the AWP, bunnying his way to safety as Iceman puts in the bullets, and he gets an insane 1 versus, a series of 1 versus 1s repeatedly, 4 times for the quad kill.
But he basically won a 1v3. Getting the entry there on the B side as the stand-in, and he's really been stepping up. I mean, he was 4-10. He's 13-13 now.
Yeah, he's been doing massive stuff here for his team. Vox Eminor. Now, Immunity, they are on a force buy. Mag, FAMAS, no grenades. They need to do something risky here. They need to take some risks to get back into this one, because at the moment, playing the long game in this round is going to favor Vox with all those nades they have and all the AKs.
Yeah. You're right. They need to do something. They cannot stop the side pushes with just weapons. They're going for a very heavy setup here for the connector and catwalk area.
Oh, he changed his angle just at the wrong moment. And SPUNJ will take him down. Quick advantage now for Vox as they gain control towards the connector. But there is still a player. Okay, scratch that. He's gone. Dizzy's now dead thanks to Rickeh around the sewers areas.
Still a 4-on-3. As long as they don't play as spread out as they do Vox Eminor, they should be able to win this. They cannot get picked apart. And JKS gets picked. Gets another one picked. Oh, SnypeR actually goes for emag there for a second.
So
This is the problem. They weren't gathered up before they actually made the move into the site, and now they're getting picked apart one by one.
AZR's got to come out with something that imagine in that round just beasting them. Yeah, that should not have happened. And now Vox, they got loads of money in the bank, so they got no worry on buying. But the problem is that they need to take this one away from immunity. If they want to really stick it to immunity, if they want to make it so that even that immunity, I don't know if there's like a grudge or like rivalry going on, but they don't want immunity to make it through. Then they need to win this one at the very least.
We see here, this is probably going to be a very, very fast mid-take here. Smoking off that toilet area and forcing the CTs to rotate back. Then taking over underground. SPUNJ spots the CT.
Oh, it does eliminate him. Yam goes down early in the round, and this is really tense stuff here, I think.
I don't want to see any more Vox players getting picked off.
You don't?
No.
You want to see it?
They're my friends.
He wants Vox to win. Biased commentary.
Never.
Too much of a friend. The Vox guys. So they have a nice split being set up at the moment from moving its way on the A long area as the rest of the team goes up from toilets, and we have Rickeh up on the site there on the big box, able to keep himself alive for now, but the smokes will slow them down for the rotation, but their position's really strong. Oh, but the spray comes in. James, 2 fast frags, the double. And Vox are having problems getting into this bomb site. It's down to Iceman again. He cannot pull it off this time. And we have immunity with their 15th round. Oh my god, immunity. They just need one more. And they qualify.
Otherwise...
If they don't, and it goes to round difference, who knows what's going to happen. I actually think if Vox won 16-14, that Chiefs would qualify, I think. Because I think there's only 3 round advantage for the Chiefs.
It's best of 5 overtime, right?
Yeah, MR
what
5,
happens if
16K.
Vox wins 6-0 in the overtime?
Wow. All right. Let's cast this match figure out afterwards. All right, we're gonna have a quick presence towards Monster Tunnel.
So they still have a chance, basically.
Yeah, if they get the overtime, I guess so. It's gonna be on round difference, so definitely interesting. Right?
Maybe this is what the Vox thought all along. They just wanted to go to that overtime, giving the 15th round to.
Making it really exciting.
Next level.
Okay, so SPUNJ is going to kick things off, takes down SnypeR. It's a trade either way now for these teams, as we are going to see Vox making their way for this B push. Nades coming in, the counter smokes, kind of flashes perhaps, but Dizzy pops off the head of Imagine. Trades upon trades now, as the advantage is here for Vox. Are they going to pull this one off and bring it to overtime, give themselves another chance in this match? To qualify, we'll have to see. In goes Yam, able to take down Iceman. Or the bomb can get planted in this. Oh no, it's turning into a disaster here for Vox. 1-on-2, Dizzy to save it. Misses the flick shot as that bomb is down in the water. 30 seconds for him to work with. Now as he looks for his players. Oh, he hits James straight in the helmet.
And he should know Jam's there.
He knows Yam is there. Swaps to the AK. There's the jump spot, just tossing over the pistol there, trying to toy with Dizzy, but there comes the spray. Who's going to win this battle? It's going to be Yam, and immunity will take it, and that has them qualified for the FACEIT LAN. That could have become incredibly crazy. We could have gone to overtime. Vox could have won, and if the difference had been 2 or less, I'm quite certain that it would have meant the Chiefs would have qualified. Yeah. So pretty.
That's just crazy.
Yeah,
the last game of the season. Mattering that much?
Yeah, really, really awesome. That's how we like it. All right, so are we gonna have the updated standings here? Let's see if we can get that. Okay, so we'll get the updated standings for you guys in a moment. We can briefly talk about some of these results. But anything you want to talk about this match, about some of the stuff that you've seen so far, about Oceania, about Australia.
You know, I thought their picking style is much more effective. Sometimes, you know, I kind of want them to group up a bit more together, eliminate the risks, because you saw a lot of rounds where Vox actually had the entries, were in a 4-on-3 situation as terrorists, and they kind of got picked apart with that 3-second rule I touched on earlier, where everyone just having one duel each and losing them, instead of grouping up and trading the kills. If one dies, you trade it, and eventually you'll win because you have more in numbers. So, I mean, the tactics are solid. You know, they have the smokes, they have all the grenades. It's just, I think that in the standardized method of playing, I think they should group up a bit more.
I was impressed by Iceman as well. I mean,
yeah, he was doing great.
He stepped up massively for them, and the funny thing is that playing a more puggy kind of style probably was helpful for them because, and you know, having a sub that's going to always encourage that.
Yeah.
Because they, you know, supposedly their preparation on Overpass is not really all that strong. It's not a map that's played hugely, and you know, in their previous encounter with Immunity, they got kind of stomped. So they really pulled out of the bag. Maybe the pressure kind of getting to Immunity slightly here as well. The experience showing for Vox, the never say die attitude coming into play. So really close. Let's check the standings so we can have a bit of a recap here, and you can see how things stand. So you can see their Immunity with that 15 points. That will have them qualify. And what was that? So okay, so Immunity also picking up $5,000 as well as going to the LAN finals. All right, so you can see. I mean, is this kind of how you think things would have panned out? Do you think like Vox on 3rd place here? I mean, that's a bit surprising, isn't it?
It's surprising, but at the same time, you know, they probably be preparing for the major whilst playing this league, maybe saving a couple strategies, trying to make a big impression there. Also, I mean, it's a big loss for them losing Top Gun and trying to find a replacement.
Right, yeah.
So, and I know they haven't really been able to practice as much with Top Gun actually getting married and all this, and he still has a job. So, I think that was why he stepped down, was because he didn't have the time to focus on Counter-Strike as much as everyone else needed to. Yeah,
and Dizzy stepping in, the new blood. He won the Breakout Player Award at the PTG LAN, which is pretty cool. That's really cool. So, well then, that will conclude the FACEIT League for Oceania. We'll have to see how Immunity can do against the European teams that qualify. There'll be 5 teams from Europe qualifying. There'll be 2 teams from North America qualifying as well, and we've yet to figure out who exactly those teams will be just yet. I think in the European League, I think only NIP is confirmed at the moment to have qualified with all the wins that they've, you know, cropped up on the board.
Soon enough, guys, there will be another Swedish team.
It's crazy though, right? In the European FACEIT League, actually, maybe we can bring out the standings for that so you guys we can check out how that's going, because here it is. So NIP, they're qualified here. Fnatic, you know, they'll probably need another game. So, but look where Envious and TSM are. That's
really interesting. I mean, I think I saw this yesterday. I was pretty shocked. Like, I didn't understand that they actually had that much of difficulty in the league. Because, I mean, the form they're in right now, they're, like, solid number 2 in the world. Like, and even in questioning of you know, overtaking Fnatic maybe in some bits. We'll see in the next LAN, obviously. But, you know, they've been really solid with the last events.
Yeah.
So it's going to be interesting if they can actually pull out. And I'm not sure if they actually need all the victories to qualify.
Yeah, I'm not sure exactly, but the funny thing as well is that Na'Vi are sitting there with like less than 5 games played, I think, or 5 maps played. So they've barely played any matches. So and they're already in the 5th place because they've managed to win a couple. So that they have played. So Na'Vi are kind of poised to be really annoying to some of these teams coming up. They could even knock down Titan. Titan's played quite a lot of games. I think they're on the 4th spot there or 5th spot. So Titan could actually. Yeah, the 4th spot, so they could actually drop out completely because they've lost, I think, like 6 matches.
Well, even Envious is in that position where they could actually drop off the league.
Yeah, it's going to be quite interesting. Could get relegated, pushed into the qualifiers. I mean, on FACEIT.com, there has been qualifiers running every weekend for all the respective regions, and if you're able to qualify in there, you join an 8-team bracket, and you will play against the 2 teams at the bottom of the table that are relegated at the end of each league to secure a spot in the following FACEIT League that will be beginning after this current one finishes. And well, I mean, it's getting interesting, really interesting. So, all right, guys, thank you so much for watching here on FACEIT TV today. Remember to follow if you're interested in seeing how the league pans out. You can go and see all the VODs, all the replays on FACEIT VODs. YouTube channel. And of course, if you follow the channel, you'll be notified when we're live with our European and North American broadcasts. And thank you so much for joining us. It's always a pleasure to have you here.
It's a pleasure being here.
When are you coming back? When are you coming back?
Tomorrow.
Nice. All right. So thanks very much. All right, guys. We'll see you when we see you. That's all from us for now.